Hello there, Leah Steinkirk with Prowess Project, sharing another technology tutorial for the week. This time we're going to be talking about social media management tools. Question I get very often is, what if I'm not all over social media? How can I help a company if that's part of their business strategy? What's most important as an OBM is that you know the key analytics and how to look at the social media management tools in order to make sure you're bringing the best value to this team. Let's take a look at a couple common tools and what are the points that you really need to know about to help make recommendations or help them strategize. So let's talk about the platforms that we're most likely going to be focused on. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, possibly YouTube, and Twitter. There's also TikTok for some businesses, as well as Pinterest for those that are especially in the e-commerce space. But in general, right for this video, we're going to be talking about Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. So what we want to be focusing on for those platforms is knowing our stats that we need to track. So we want to be taking a look at things like reach and impressions. So how many people saw this post and what was the reaction? We want to be taking a look at the traction that we're getting. How many people are liking this post? Are there any downloads that are happening? And then also the action of those that are viewing our content. So what clicks we're getting, what click-throughs. So we're going to talk about 3 tools today that are a good place to get started when you're wanting to upskill your knowledge of social media management tools. First one we're going to take a look at is Buffer. Now, when I'm looking at a social media tool to make a recommendation to a client or learning which one I might need to know for that kind of business type, the things that I'm looking at are budget. Again, what platforms does this integrate with? Not all social media management tools will post on every single social media platform. We want to make sure that we have the ability to change our content if stories or reels are very important to us, especially if there's different formats, like if we're using TikTok. Does it adjust or can I easily upload into that format? And then tracking our analytics. And then for larger teams, we might want to be looking at how does this share content or people making comments or the approval process. So Buffer is a great place to get started for small teams. You can see that it has a very affordable monthly plan. And as you go up on the plans, the features increase. This one does integrate with a lot of common platforms, but we want to make sure which tier we're on. We can access all of those. Next, moving up is Hootsuite. Hootsuite's also a great social media management tool that allows for a lot of features. It is a more robust package and is higher per month. It does allow a 30-day free trial. So again, a great place to go in and get familiar with it. And it does have a lot of features when it comes to posting in the different formats for each tool. Lastly, we can take a look at Sprout Social. You can see this one has a higher price point, but it is really most often used with larger teams or bigger companies that have a lot of people coming in here to upload graphics, videos, needing to really talk and communicate during that social media calendar process. So again, those are 3 tools that if you were to go in and gain your knowledge in those areas would really make you strong in understanding and asking the right questions to help a company with their social media management. If you have more questions about this, I'd love for you to post them in the comments below and we can share those resources with you. This is the kind of thing that for some OBMs, maybe they're not the social media queen, but they do know how to manage analytics and look at the top things that a company needs to track. That is where your value is as an OBM. So keep following. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms to get more content like this.